Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel, and today I thought I would do a quick rundown of my current makeup basket. Now I did one of these videos, I think it was my first ever makeup basket video a couple of months ago, and some things have changed. Some things have definitely stayed the same, but I thought I would go ahead and do another quick rundown of all the makeup that I'm currently using on an everyday basis. I apologize in advance if you hear any crying in this video. Hopefully it won't be too loud, but my daughter, who is 2 months old, is upstairs right now with my husband, and she's been kind of fussy tonight. He's trying to get her to go to sleep, but it's not working quite so well right now, I don't think. So I apologize in advance if you hear anything. Like I said, hopefully she will be out soon and it won't really disrupt this video, but let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and I also wanted to give a little bit of a disclaimer. I don't use every single product that I'm going to be talking about every single time I put on my makeup. Sometimes if I'm in a really big rush, I kind of have to pick and choose different products that I want to use. Usually it's like a little bit of foundation, powder, mascara. Sometimes that's all I have time for, and other times I do have time to put pretty much everything that I'm going to show you on. And I definitely do not wear makeup every single day. At this point, with a 2-month-old and a 5-year-old and it's summer break, I'm probably averaging about 3 days a week, which I think is pretty good. So all right, now let's get going. The first thing that I have is a primer. I think this was the same primer that I was using before. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Primer. It's a face primer that says it's good for combo skin. I haven't had any problem using this. It's still pretty full, so it's going to be quite a while before I get through all of that. And for foundation, I'm currently mixing 2 of them. This one is the It Cosmetics CC Cream in the color Light. This is just the little mini size, and this is too dark for me. I'm really glad that I just bought the smaller size, because when I went to go purchase this, or repurchase, because I really love this cream, they were out of the fair shade. So I thought I would try the light, and it's definitely too dark for me. So I've been mixing it with this one. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. This is in the shade, what shade? W12. I really like this foundation, and together these work really well. Oh, I really hope you can't hear her. She is really loud right now. Next up here is concealer. This is the same from what I was using in the last video. This is the Maybelline True, no, what is this called? This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Fair. I'm still working through this. I feel like every time I use it, I'm getting closer and closer to the end, but it's still going. I haven't even taken the stopper out of this one though, so I need to go ahead and do that, and then I can really see how much is left in there. But so far this stuff is still working pretty good for me. And then for powder, I have a few different options. This one I just started using. This is a little sample size I recently got from Sephora. This is the It Cosmetics By Pores Pressed Powder, and I've been using this to set my concealer, like kind of down the middle of my face and then on my under eyes. And you guys, this stuff is amazing. It says that it makes your pores disappear right here on the packaging. And I was like, when I first saw that, I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. No. Seriously, it makes your pores disappear. It's so crazy. I really, really like this product. I've got quite a few powders in my collection right now, so when I run out of this, I don't need to go and purchase it. But I'm going to be very tempted to purchase the full size of this, because it really, really makes your pores disappear. It's, like I said, it's so crazy. So I've been using it here in this area too, where I have the biggest pores on my face, and it just kind of makes them just look so smooth, like this, just, like a nice baby skin. It's beautiful. And like I said, I just started using this, so I don't have any pan or anything showing on this, but I love this powder. And then for setting the rest of my face, I'm kind of going back and forth between 2 different ones. Here is one from Urban Decay. This again is a little bit too dark for me, but this is the Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation in the shade Light Neutral. And I actually just hit pan on this, which I was really surprised about. I didn't think I was anywhere near hitting pan on this, but I did, so that is pretty exciting. And then I've also been using this one here. This one is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and this is in the shade Buff Beige. I've used just about every single shade of it, and I think this one works just fine. I just recently started using this, so there's no pan or anything on that. All right, then moving on to bronzer. I'm still using the same bronzer that I was in my last video. This is the one from Cargo. I am super close to being done with it though, and I did repress it not too long ago. You can see I'm already back to it just being around the edges here of the pan, so I might have to go ahead and repress it again. There really isn't that much, but this is from Cargo, and this is the bronzer in the color medium. There was a blush in here as well, but I decided to take that out because I didn't like it. But so I'm almost done with that one. So when I do finish that in the next week or so, I think I'm going to move on to this little mini one from Too Faced. This is the Sun Bunny bronzer, and this is what this one looks like. I think I've used this maybe once so far, and I don't really remember what I thought about it. I'm going to go ahead and play with it a little bit and see what I think about that. And then as far as a blush goes, I was using the Milani Luminoso blush for quite a while, but I decided to switch that one out just because I was a little bit sick of it. So now I moved on to this one from Tarte. This is the color Captivating in their Amazonian Clay blush formula, and that is what that looks like. It's a really, really pretty blush. I really like that one. And my current highlighter of choice is Becca's Champagne Pop. Now I bought this right when it first launched. I think it was a little over 2 years ago now, so I now have a pretty sizable amount of pan going on this, which is really exciting. I am wearing this on my cheeks today. I think this is just an absolutely beautiful highlighter, so I'm having a lot of, oh, as I almost drop it, I'm having a lot of fun using this one right now. Now moving on to eyes, I've still got the same eyeshadow primer that I've been working on. This is from Urban Decay, and this is the eyeshadow primer potion in the shade Enigma. I think I even mentioned this in the last video that I did, that I don't love this stuff. I just think it's a little bit thicker than the original formula. It's okay, and I am getting close to the end of it, I think, hopefully anyways. So hopefully this won't take me too much longer to get through, because I would not repurchase one of the colored ones from Urban Decay. I really just like the original. Then to set my eyeshadow primer, I am still working on this one from Tarte. This is in the shade Palace of Versailles from my, I don't even remember what this palette is called, but it was a Christmas palette from a few years ago. But I've been working on this shade right here, and I did go ahead and repress it. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but the kind of like the edges around here got all discolored, which is a little concerning. It happened after I put the alcohol in the pan, so I don't know if it's rust or what. But it happened on here, on this shade too, a little bit of the alcohol kind of spilled over, so there's a little bit of discoloration there. Really, really strange, and it kind of freaked me out. I will go ahead and reuse this or finish up this eyeshadow, but going forward, if I need to repress an eyeshadow in this palette, I'm just not going to do it, because that really weirded me out, the discoloration. I don't know if it's rust or what it is, but it's very strange. But that is the eyeshadow. Like I said, I'm very close to being done, so hopefully I can get that finished up within the next week or two. I recently went ahead and pulled out my 4 eyeshadows that I was working on last year from my Naked 3 palette. They are right here, and I decided to start working on them a little bit again alongside of my Pan That palette that I have for this year. So I've really been focusing on this shade here. I don't remember what this one is called off the top of my head, but it is the second to lightest matte shade in the palette. So as you can see, oh gosh, I'm having trouble focusing tonight, I apologize. But as you can see here, I do have some sizable pan going on now, which is really exciting. But yeah, so hopefully I will be able to finish at least half of this eyeshadow by the end of the year. I don't know if that's even possible, because it is a very, very densely packed shade, but I'm just using this in my crease whenever I get the chance to. And then of course my all over lid shades, my highlight shade and my outer V shade are all from my Pan That palette. And I'm not going to show you what this looks like, because there are some significant changes since the last time I did a Pan That palette update, so you'll just have to wait and watch for that next update. For eyeliner right now, I'm using my very favorite eyeliner literally of all time. This was the very first eyeliner that I ever purchased myself back when I was like 16 years old. This is from the Ulta collection actually, and this is in the color Moss. And I don't have much left, but that is what I'm working with currently. I really like this eyeshadow, or excuse me, this eyeliner. It's very natural and it's not super pigmented, but I do like how it goes on my eyes. Like I said, I've just been using this for years and years and years, though I'm not going to repurchase. I know, I don't think I've ever not had this in my collection, but I told myself I'm not going to repurchase until I really whittle down my eyeliner collection, because I have so many right now. So I am just trying to get through this, I think, because there is hardly any left. This will probably be gone within the next 2 weeks. Then for mascara, I've got this little one from Smashbox. I think I got this in an Ipsy bag. This is the Smashbox X-rated mascara. And for something that's called X-rated, you'd think it would be really va-va-voom. And it's not. It's very, very natural, which isn't a terrible kind of mascara. I was just really just taken aback by the name when I put it on for the first time. I thought it should definitely be called like the G-rated mascara. But like I said, it's just a very natural looking mascara. It's fine for every day. I wouldn't purchase this or repurchase this in the full size or anything. I did like the other one, the Full Exposure, I think, the Full Exposure mascara from Smashbox. I really did like that one a lot better than this one. But this one doesn't flake on me, so it lasts a long time. It just doesn't give me those va-va-voom lashes that I thought that it would. The next up for eyebrows, I've still got my little Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer that I was using in my last video, and I still love this stuff. I think I'm getting close to the end of it, so I will go ahead and repurchase this, I think, because I really, really love it. It just really plumps up my brows better than any other kind of brow gel or brow mascara that I've ever used. I just absolutely love this stuff, so I definitely will repurchase when it's done. All right, then now onto lips, and I've got two products that I am trying to completely finish here. First one is my lip liner. This is the clear lip liner from Urban Decay. I have gone through an entire full size of this before, and I think I got this little mini one in an Ipsy bag. And this is in the color Ozone, and I don't like this at all. I just think it's like a pointless step, really. But I'm trying to get through it so it doesn't go to waste, so there's that. And then the lipstick that I'm currently trying to get through is a little duo from Bite Beauty, and I've got the shade Date and the shade Fig on here. So this one is the shade Date. I'll do a little swatch. So that's what Date looks like. And this is not the Amuse Bouche formula. This was their previous formula. So this thing is getting a little old. So I do want to go ahead and use it up. And then this is the shade Fig. And I do think they're both very pretty on their own, but I've been mixing them. So I will go ahead and put Date all over my lips. And then I will kind of top it off with the shade Fig to make it a little bit more pinky. And I think it looks really pretty. And then my final steps for my makeup routine are, of course, my setting sprays. And I've got two here. This one is a little mini MAC Prep and Prime. This is the lavender scent, and it smells really nice. I like this one. So this is really good for just kind of melding all of your makeup together. If you have a little bit of a powdery look going on, it kind of calms that down, which is really nice. And then this one here from Urban Decay, this is the All Nighter Setting Spray. This one really helps to make my makeup last a lot longer than it would without it. So I do like using this, especially if I know I'm going to be out for a long time, or if it's really hot out like it has been. This is just really nice to lock in all my makeup for a really long time. So that is my current makeup basket. I know it's quite a few products, but like I said, I definitely don't use every single product every single time I put my makeup on, and I'm only doing my makeup maybe about 3 times a week right now. But I am pretty happy with most of the products. A couple of them, like this lip liner especially, I'm really excited to just go ahead and get it out of my collection, but I've got a ways to go before it's going to be completely gone. So I'm just going to use it as often as I can. But yeah, I think then that is it for this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. I will probably go ahead and film another one of these videos in the next couple of months after a few of my products get switched out. So if you like seeing these kind of videos on my channel, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would also really appreciate it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and we can also connect on Instagram. I will have that link listed down in the description box below, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!